Hi guys, hi. This is me. Blessing Bello Olisa. See, pretty nice. Join me on Facebook at Blessing Bello Olisa or Blessing Bosa or see pretty nice Bello Olisa. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So guys, there's something I want us to, I saw the trending news about Uche Nancy, which is a sister to Cora Obedi. Everybody knows her. So I saw a trending video that I posted on my page about how she asks her driver to sleep in the car, and she was worried about driver sleeping in the main house. So apparently she has two houses, so she don't want the driver to sleep there, and people come to ask her what she did was wrong. Why can you ask him to sleep in the car? Why can't he sleep in the main house? He is your driver, so if you can trust him and with driving and carrying your whole family, getting your dad back from travel, so people were just giving all sort of suggestion. And to be honest to you, for all of the suggestion they said is absolutely correct, but it won't take the fact that Nancy's choice, nobody knows the contract that she signed with the driver, and nobody knows what is their what's basically the contract. But if you look at it in like a respect kind of thing, it's really not nice to ask him to sleep in the car. But the funny thing is that some drivers will actually want to sleep in the car and ask you to give them the money. So if we're watching her, we don't really know what is the intention of the driver. But people are just reacting generally because of the way she asks him to sleep in the car. So she came back to still say no, because of my children's safety and all of that. But another comment says, if you too worried about your children's safety, so why you let him to be the driver? Which makes sense too. So if you are worried about your your kids, and you maybe don't feel safe with the driver, then it wouldn't be a nice thing to let him drive the family. You know what I mean? But this is just people's opinion. But what is my thing that I want to say here? Okay, what I want to say in this voice over video is that poverty, you see, poverty is a cause. To be honest to you, poverty is a cause. You see, poverty is a cause. Poverty is a cause. Guys, do you guys see this? The almighty guitar. Yes, this is a guitar. I say, yeah, that's a casino. So guys, poverty is a cause, because if it's not poverty, the driver has children, has a wife, right? So I mean, if it's not how economy of the country is, probably this guy is a graduate that finishes school, never got a good job. You see what I mean? Because what I think people don't have is opportunity. If we all are fortunate enough to have the same opportunity, you won't be hearing stories like this. You will not be hearing stories like this. So I think it's the opportunity that all of us don't have. Fortunately for Nancy Umeh, she is comfortable and she is in a place that her father, that she can actually call a driver to go pick up her father. Why the other guy, the other man that is still a father to somebody else and a husband to somebody else, but does not have that kind of pleasure. But he is a driver. Guys, let me tell you, always pray against poverty, against anything that will make your dream not to come to pass. Pray for that. Pray for that. If I look at that, I understand, respectfully, Nancy is not supposed to even, and she said that without any remorse or any feeling. But like I said, we don't know her contract, we don't know what she signed. And some of the drivers will actually ask, prefer you to give them the money because of how the country is. If you check how much the driver is even being paid, it might even be little or nothing to compare to the risk of the job. But I keep saying, poverty to not be well with poverty. It shall not be well with poverty. It shall not be well with poverty. So the give and take from that video, or from my voice this morning, is for you hearing my voice. What do you take from this? Work hard, work smart, do what you have to do so that your father will never be somebody else's driver as a job. Let it be a driver for fun. Let it be a driver to drive the family. Let him be in the state, especially when someone is over 60. Especially when someone is over 50, over 60. It's a retirement age. It's a retirement age. And because it's a retirement age, nobody should be working, to drop somebody else, and somebody else is gonna abuse you one way or the other. I'm not saying she abused him, but if you are that age and someone is still doing that kind of job, there are chances to get abused. But this is because it's in Nigeria though. Because if it's in a Western country, Nancy is not gonna ask him to go and sleep in the car. No. The same right her father have, the same right the man have. There's no difference. Even in Western country, the people, I know a friend that is doing Uber, they have so much money because the country have a standard of pay. It's not like you're gonna pay this. If someone is doing Uber in Atlanta and another person is doing Uber in Florida, and they're gonna be paying, a huge difference. No, they are still comfortable doing their driving. They can take care of their family, they can take care of themselves, and they're not gonna sleep in the car. They have houses. Some of them already bought houses. Some of them are living very, very comfortable, and they are drivers. So it's so different. While in Nigeria, there are drivers, and some of them are treated, that they are treated so poor. They're treated so poor. If not how situation is, I don't see why that man will still be driving. I don't see why. I don't see how. So because in everything that we see that happen, I always strive to know, what will I learn? What will I take from this? And what I take is, if you have opportunity to make a change in your life, in the life of your family, if it's to go to school, get a better job, save, do it in a way that if you look in the next 10 years, 15 years, 20 years from the time you started, you will hit yourself in the chest and say, I did a good job. I did a good job. instead of being in the mercy of others. Instead of being the mercy of others, do what you can legal. Do what you can legal to make sure your family member, your father, your mother don't end up to be a driver for somebody else at that age that they're supposed to be retiring. Like I said, if it's in the Western world, even if they retire, they can still do Uber, they can still do taxis, but then they will never be treated poor. Never. Everybody have their rights. Please let me know if you think Nancy did the right thing, or what you think, what's your opinion if you watch the video. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.